Thursday night. You know what that means? It's time for a trigger warning. Run the countdown. Hello, welcome to Trigger Warning. We're doing it all again because we haven't found anything better to do on a Thursday evening, which is quite depressing when you think about it. I'm joined, as usual, by Turf Master General Graham Booth.
Hello, you all right?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm not getting any.
What you're not getting, mate?
I'm not getting any monitors for some reason, but I'm not too worried. Are you getting them?
I'd be worried because no, I'm getting them just fine.
You're getting them fine, just not me.
Yeah.
I'll take these off then, eh?
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yes, I'm very good.
What a fun day today.
We have had a fun day.
Lots and lots of fun.
It's been interesting.
Yes.
We met a very, very, very lovely fella, didn't we?
Yeah, EDI Jester.
Yeah, EDI Jester.
Or as I called him, EDL Jester.
EDL Jester, yeah, completely. It's like completely changed the tone of what he was talking about.
I didn't mean to.
He was a good fella, though. Like, better than expected. Like, randomly got in touch, randomly came down, and yeah, it was stunning.
Uncle Fester already. I know. Basically, I'm 48 and I can't work a beard trimmer, okay? Just, I thought I'd just take it a little down from normal, Graham. And I had all the guards out, and I went, that's the one I usually use, so I'm going to use that one.
Yeah.
So what I did first, because I'm not stupid, I used the one I usually use.
Yeah.
I thought, there we go, that's good. I'll just use the next one. Oh! Oh dear, I had to phone the wife and say, I've had a terrible accident. I am so sorry. Well, there we go. It will grow back. That's the important thing. Let's have a look here. We got Cup of Tea. Hello, Cup of Tea. Fat Belly. Buckscore. Shanty Granty. Hello, that's a new one. Says the David Essex look is still in. Don't let anyone tell you different. Hey, David Essex? What was... I don't get it.
I don't care. I just know they're all insulting you for once this week.
No, but David Essex had hair.
I don't care. I don't care how competent these
Smoke Steve says looking good, man. It grows back quickly.
Oh,
see how it is? Cup of Tea stuck up for me as well, dickhead. He wouldn't do that for you, would he? No, right under the bus with your fat fucking face.
You know what?
Who was sat there before with half his belly hanging out? Wasn't me, was it? The Raw Geek's in. Hello, mate. How you doing? Atomic Waster. Stephen Englander. Of course. Hello, Stephen. Let me scroll up to catch a few more names because I do like Aphid Lip. There we go. The Vapist. Alan Reeder. Bone Arrow Group. That's cool. Hello, Bone Arrow Group. Storm the Pitbull. Son of Hades. I am terribly sorry. It says Graham is very pink. Total Nutter says Hayden looks confused without his beard. Last Dance. Of course. Hello, sir. Hope you're keeping well. And Biscuit Vapes is in as well, and many others. So we got to do some, before we kick off, because we got a few things to, I wish I hadn't opened that. What the fucking hell have I done there? A few things to go over tonight. But before we do, let's get some things out of the way. Some good things as well. We've got to say thank you to Accounts Direct. They help us keep the lights on here. Without them, we wouldn't be in this glorious space doing what we do. If you're a small business owner, particularly here in the UK, and you want a really good accountant that just takes care of all the hassle for you, go to accountsdirect.biz or contact me directly and I'll put you in touch. You can get hold me via Twitter or wherever else. And also, if you're a business owner and we know it's been a bad time, if you're in the shit, they'll help get you out of it and keep you out of it. So that's accountsdirect.biz. Another shout out is for Smoke Steve's International Pub, which happens every Saturday right on this channel at 11 p.m. UK time. I believe it is now. British summertime, Graham. Summer. It's been snowing all fucking week.
It's been a weird one, hasn't it? Because it's been nice as well. It's been
much snowing, which I don't get. But for sure, check that out. 11 p.m. Go in, hang out, have a drink. It's a really cool time. Smoke Steve's a really good host. You'll have a lot of fun in there. Fat Belly's asked me why is Richie Allen's show down. He's on holiday. He's gone for a break. He's gone for a week off. So yeah, there you go. Apparently there were a few assholes in their pub last week going to Last Dance.
Oh, do you know what? I was watching very briefly, and all I saw was like some girl and then some weird guy who follows that girl everywhere. And the thing is, I was quite drunk and I joined quite late in the game, so there was serious conversations happening, but I was just there in the chat going, "No, let him on, let him speak." There was one guy that was like, the black dude just sat there saying nothing, and every now and again, like, horrific things would flash up, and it was all very serious. But I was like, that was footage from New Zealand.
Such a shame I didn't pop in.
Yeah.
Last weekend. Sounds like a lot of fun went on. Ursat's Mode says, non-drinking on camera, please. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, Jesus, man. Change the record.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
He gave me such shit for that. Richie Allen doesn't do this. And then Richie Allen did 10 minutes with a can of Monster, saying how much he loved Monster.
Yeah. And not only that, Richie had beverages when he was here.
Yeah.
He's going to be having a few more when he comes on next time. Quite a few more. There we go. Ah, good. That's EDI Jester messaging me there. Someone's just asked on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Probably shouldn't have, brother. Why have I only just found your channel? I'm sharing your videos. I want more people to see these. Ellie, you are amazing. Never forget it.
Thank you. Well, seeing as you mentioned that, it's worth saying YouTube has crushed our organic reach.
Yes.
We only get views from shares now. Only.
Yeah, we get no organic reach on YouTube whatsoever. So any views we do get is down to you guys sharing them. So please, if you haven't already, click like, click subscribe, touch me on the bell. Takes you a minute. It's free of charge. Every thumbs up helps us with the algorithm. Every thumbs down is just a dick move. So come on, help us out, guys. Help us out. Give us a share. Do all those things.
Do you know what's not free? Seeing the dildo. The dildo's back, isn't it?
That's it. The dildo is back. If you make a donation via Streamlab, link is in the description. The GIF with the big dildo is back. Graham found it, and he's found a way to make it automatically appear, providing he's left the number 2 switched on.
You can watch the show via Streamlabs as well.
You can watch the show via Streamlabs.
The chat's there, everything.
Technology is an amazing thing. It's amazing. Son of Hades says Richie could teach Graham a few things about production.
He probably could. In fact, well, he can definitely teach me about the structure and the journalism side of it. But who do you think he was on the phone to before he did those live streams?
I know.
Fucking me.
I know, and that's why they go wrong all the fucking
Is
time.
that why? All right, Richie, so you're going to need your stream key now. What? Open YouTube.
Yeah, Richie doesn't do tech side of thing very much.
But he could teach me a hell of a lot. You're right about that. And there's no reason
Not me.
to be...
Couldn't teach me fuck
such
up.
an ass about it, to be honest.
You could teach a lot.
Well, you should always assume that the person you're talking to knows something you don't. Isn't that one of their... Fuck you. I know how to make credits on vMix, thank you.
Well done. I did it 5 years ago and forgot.
Yeah, I've forgotten more than you know, Graham.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I've forgotten many things. As each month passes, I forget more and more. By the way, we've got a plan. Special plan. Any donations from tonight's show will be spent on YouTube advertising. We're going to make a pre-roll advert, and each week that we can afford it, we'll target different groups to send our advert to until YouTube pull the plug on us. So we're going to go after specialist groups.
If we get enough, it'll be unskippable ads as well.
Oh, yeah. Paul, you've got to sit there and watch us for 30 seconds. So that's the plan now. The plan is to just fuck it, be as disruptive as humanly possible. And you can make that possible yourselves. Link is in the description. Do you know, 10 minutes before, Graham said, we got we've got camera 3. And you should be able to go to it for things. We thought we won't be able to do it in time. So 10 minutes to go, we've set up a stream deck so that I do it myself from the desk. And there we go. I have no way of knowing if it works, so so I could be pressing these and talking to the wrong camera. But that's the plan anyway, guys. Whatever donations come in, whatever it is, we will spend it on YouTube advertising and create an advert that will let you guys see first, okay? We'll create an advert just for YouTube. We'll use nice stock footage. We'll make it look all lovely. A nice, gentle voiceover. If you would enjoy seeing the world through different eyes. Every Thursday, join us for Trigger Warning. 10 p.m. UK time.
You can really target very specific groups on Google Ads as well, can't you?
Oh, yes. Oh, it's very exciting. So, yeah, if you would like to throw in a few quid to the project, the link is in the description. And everyone that donates, well, obviously, whatever comment you write will probably show up as well, and we'll read it out if it doesn't. And you get to see the GIF, which hasn't been seen for some time.
No, it's a glorious return, isn't it?
Yeah, 'cause it only used to be on Tuesdays, didn't it?
Well, we finally worked it out. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on right now.
Graham trying to justify his wages.
They don't realise. They don't realise.
I'm just thinking about the idea of unskippable trigger warning ads.
An unskippable. That's a maximum of 30
This
seconds.
horrible, aged, looking, sagging face.
It's just got to be you going, "You dirty. You deserve me."
Do you know what you deserve? Yeah. The best. So that's what I'll do. I'll take the mic home and do a proper voiceover for it.
Yeah.
And really go to town. Really go to town. I almost want to talk about that more than the things we've got to talk about, to be honest. I'm enjoying that too much.
Just brainstorm our unskippable 30 seconds that we're going to force upon people.
That'd be beautiful.
Saying that, we've not had any donations yet, so we might not get any.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. You never know. Someone might chuck a couple of quid in. I would say let's try and be sound. We've already lost fucking 5 people just talking about this. So we're not doing really well. I didn't want to do that. Let me close that. Let me open up the notes of show. Should have made the writing on those considerably larger. Oh, it's already going badly. We've not even started yet. Okay. There's been a lot going on, really, this week. But one thing that did catch my eye. Hello, Turfy McTurfface. Are you guys familiar with Idris Elba? Should have done that cough button, for fuck's sake. Perhaps you're familiar with Calvin Robinson. He might be coming on the show, by the way, sometime soon.
Ooh, I like him.
He said he was up for it, so I'd rather have him here in person, but he is down in the posh end, isn't he? So now, that's something you may notice that Idris and Calvin have in common. They're black. Oh, well, you know, Calvin's kind of mixed race, but Idris Elba's definitely black. Now, here's the thing. You know, we're pushing towards an era of diversity and openness where we can all just get along and a melting pot of cultures and ideas. Well, a BBC diversity chief, so these are people that get paid a lot of money to know about these things, has said that a character Idris Elba plays isn't black enough. He's not really black. He's not black. Now, I was confused by this because when I look at Idris Elba, I do notice, because not much gets past me, I've noticed he's black. Now, apparently, Luther doesn't have enough black friends. Remember, this is a fictional character. They're not talking about Idris Elba. Don't know what his friends are. Luther, TV detective, hard-boiled TV detective. I've never watched it. Is it any good, Graham?
I don't know, but he's usually quite good.
He's always reliable, isn't he? He's reliably good. Well, not only does he not have enough black friends, he doesn't eat enough Caribbean food. Now, the irony of this, that you might not be aware, is apparently to be black, you have to have mostly black friends and eat Caribbean food. But Idris Elba is of Ghanaian and Sierra Leonean descent, not West Indian. So he wouldn't be eating Caribbean food if he was being authentic. Yeah, there's salt fish cakes, some shit like that. So the diversity chief has decided what blackness is. Now, this is a fictional character. Now, Calvin, who we spoke about before, met up with several people from the talk radio team to celebrate being allowed in pubs again. I haven't done that yet. Not at the time. So... that's why we don't get the TV jobs, Graham. So anyway, he was celebrating the pubs being open and sat outside with the talk radio team. Calvin's now been told that he's not black enough because he was only mixing with white people. So Calvin isn't black enough. Naturally, Calvin is now just an establishment stooge. Nothing new for him, by the way. Calvin gets more racial abuse than I've seen for a long time, predominantly from the wokelets and black people. Like Zuby gets a ton of that shit as well, doesn't he? A ton of racial abuse.
You imagine slagging off Zuby. I mean, he just does like exercise and positive feel good.
Yeah, everything about him's positive. Yeah. Be good.
He's like, come on, guys,
feel good.
Get up, get in there.
Like trigger warning.
Yeah, just like us.
Sit down, be angry.
You've not set camera 2 for that box, have you?
No.
Thank fuck for that.
No, I didn't. I did consider it, but I didn't do it. So, I mean, the amount of people I've seen call him an Uncle Tom. And it's like, but why are you saying this to him? Why would you say this to another black person? I always thought, when I was growing up, the far right was the National Front. They were dyed-in-the-wool racists. They were all for segregation, big time. For segregation with continents between us. I thought that would come from the far right. And it does. It hasn't stopped. They're just being drowned out by the far left, who are horrifically racist, but only if the subject of their racism is deemed not to be a good person. And by good, I mean following their rules, their very specific rules. Because you can't just be casually racist, even a joke, or even if it's something they decide is racist, because they will land on you like a ton of bricks. In fact, the only bigotry they allow seems to be anti-Semitism. They've got the far left have got a thing about the Jews. They're not too keen on them. So Calvin's not black enough. Luther's not black enough. Segregation is fast becoming a thing. On American campuses, we've seen students and faculty demanding black-only spaces. They don't want white people in their spaces. We spoke about one just last week, another segregation promo the week before. And here we've got people demanding you should only mix with people your own colour. Now, can you imagine if I saw a picture of a white guy, or watched a white guy, and he was sat with 6 black people, and I went, well, he's a race traitor, isn't he? He's a race traitor sitting around with those black people. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that would make me the bad guy. But for some reason, apparently, if you say about a black person, it's okay. And, you know, everyone went absolutely fucking crazy when the report came out stating Britain wasn't institutionally racist. Didn't deny racism is a thing. Didn't deny it's a problem. Said we're not institutionally racist. Calvin Robinson, by the way, agreed. That got him a whole new load of abuse. I don't believe the country is institutionally racist. I do believe there are people who are racists. And I think among their number are a great deal of people on the far fucking left who probably refer to themselves as anti-racist. I'm definitely anti-racist, but he's an Uncle Tom. It fucking blows my mind. The rampant hypocrisy of the woke is absolutely fucking terrifying. And we're seeing it more and more and more. By the way, Marky Boy says Graham is fetus pink. That's attractive.
Some people like that. I'd look right. I've been very busy today. I've not got a lot to show for my efforts. But
experience.
But I just didn't get a chance to eat as well, did I? But you know what, Hayden, for all his bluster, he went and got me a McDonald's once he realised.
Of course, I'm not actually the cunt I appear to be completely.
He's lovely. He's proper lovely. You think I put up with this shit because he's actually a dick? No.
I'm such a horrible person. Today it's like, I'll go and get you something to eat. And do you and the family fancy coming over for a barbecue when things pick up a bit? Yeah. Ersatz mode. I will not use a cup.
Got a nice bit of camera 3 on that for you, Aidan. Nice side on. You look great.
Come and watch a pair of middle-aged dickheads fucking around on YouTube. By the way, if you want to call in, you can do. We'll open the phone lines, phone whenever you want. If we don't answer, we'll call you back. I believe, look, Graham's favourite phrase, the information will all be on the screen now. I know you love that. All of the information about everything we've spoken about. Apparently, Gorgeous George says a 10-spot donation popped up, so something's gone wrong.
Yeah, no. We've got Cy for this. Said integrity, it matters. Anywho, use is the best. Men's and women's. Sincerely, Cy for this. That was his message.
That adult education's really paying off.
And then Graham said, "I'd shine your head anytime." You can just put whatever name in you want, can't you?
Yeah.
So thanks for that.
Oh, did it pop up on screen with the...
I don't know. I've not confirmed. I've been too busy.
Yeah, have you left number 2 live?
Number 2's definitely live, yeah. People, can you let us know if you saw the dildo or not?
It definitely worked before when you were testing it.
It did. You know what? I'm going to press the test button again now and just see for myself.
Fano Boss says, middle-aged, let's be honest, you are both over the hill. Dude, I've seen you. We're doing fucking great compared to you.
You know what, right? I'm holding on to the one thing. My ass is amazing. That's it. I just look and go, oh, still got it, baby.
Apart from the bit in the middle.
Yeah, it works.
Oh, brilliant. Well, I'm very happy.
Oh, that's weird. I sent the test through, and now all the donations are just stacking in one by one. So there was some sort of blockage.
Sometimes you've just got to clear a blockage.
And that one just came on somehow. Apparently you can pick your own gift now. So if you do make a donation, scroll down and you can pick your own gift.
You can pick your own gift and it appears. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What have we done?
Fana Boss says, lol, hey, wait a fucking minute. I now have cancer and a bad heart. I don't know what you look like right now. I'm talking about how shit you looked 5 years ago, dude. But it's all right. Don't take it personally. Graham's not doing that great either. I saw you during Stephen's show. Because I was there flicking my wattle. I was flicking my wattle, and then I looked over at Graham, and Graham was just looking at himself going,
I tell you what, I can show him. Let me pop up background, camera 2. So Hayden was here next to me during the whole thing, and we were both looking at ourselves on the thing, just going,
what the fuck is this?
Ooh. Hey, it's working! The
Get in!
Back. Hey, oh.
And remember, every penny you donate to the cause
Yeah,
tonight is going to be spent on YouTube advertising.
yeah.
We're gonna
Balls to the
make an
family.
advert.
Hey, balls to our families at this point, hey. Come on.
Some things are important, dude.
She's just there, cold in the dark. Did you get any donations? Yes, but we made a special promise. It's very exciting.
We've done an advert.
We're gonna do an advert. It's gonna take us all week. Top end production.
And the best part, if we do get enough, we will make it so that no one can skip it. They have to watch 20 seconds.
So Biscuit Vapes gave us $6.89, and it says "Shake it like a Polaroid picture." Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was silly to shake them. You could just put them down and they develop. People should have more.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
People should have more
Read the
patience.
instructions.
I've never done that.
They just do it in movies so that the actor isn't stood there doing nothing.
Like the rest of them.
Because putting it in a dark place doesn't really feel right on camera, but going like that implies, I'm eager. But
Using a shake weight, yes. I saw one of those and I thought, it's not the blowjob thing. I'd smash my fucking teeth out with one of those.
yeah, I'd have an accident.
It's bound
Guaranteed.
to happen. Okay, I'm not reading that.
What were we talking about? Something about people that definitely aren't white.
But definitely something about black people and racism. But we've covered that one now. I think. But I think the only thing we can take from this is that segregation is tight. Total Utter Nutter says if you monetize Trigger Warning, you'll generate ad revenue from your own ad. Yeah, there's a bit of a problem there, mate.
Thanks for that, mate.
They took it off us in 2019. We've been under review ever since. They're still looking into it.
I think we wanted to go the Streamlabs route. Do you think we want you to click off the stream to send us a donation? We'd much rather you could do it with it.
We used to have all these things,
Oh, those were the days.
and they took it all away. I've just got a buzzing noise in my ear, and I've gone dizzy. What the fuck's going on? What the fuck is this? Oh, I don't want to stroke live. Fucking hell. That's really horrible. What was that, Graham?
I don't know.
It's going away now. I'm cured.
You know what, though? I've been hearing that buzzer when I'm not here. Like just that exact...
I don't want a car kit live on Trigger Warning. That's... Yeah,
I know, I've not got the... Wait, have I got the emergency camera? There we go. Yeah, I've got the... Yeah. No, we're covered. I've got your legs. If you
yeah, Buckscore says so. This is how it ends, Hayden. This is how it ends on Trigger Warning. I'm just waiting to see if I'm actually going to be ill or if it's just a passing thing. He's phoning the wife again. Hello, darling. Would you come and pick me up, please? I appear to have had a funny turn. Yes, yes. Wake the child up. Hayden, if all else fails, there's always OnlyFans, says Total Utter Nutter. We did make a Trigger Warning OnlyFans. I don't remember the logins, though. We never used it in the end, did we?
No.
Just made the account because we were just sat there tee-heeing like naughty boys.
Send me the login, man. I'll sort that out.
Yeah, you'll get it all sorted, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Don't you worry.
We'll get it done. A Cup of Tea said accounts direct, they actually work unlike some. They work really fucking hard as well.
You do. You've no idea. It's ridiculous. Stephen today when he's going, why don't I know about all this culture stuff? And it's like, because you're busy.
You work.
You're busy paying for all
Yeah,
this. aren't
you work. You work really hard. We got time to read all this shit and get involved, you know? Ersatz Mode gave us a thumb down. Oh, such a twat. Oh. At least it didn't come out my nose. This is the worst show ever.
Right. What is it now? 3 years he's been coming on the streets to tell us to stop drinking. Do you know what? I respect your focus,
Dediophobia.
dedication.
That was some free ASMR shit right there.
Yeah, I'll be on the OnlyFans. Extended cut of that moment.
Yeah, we're going to record me eating a peanut butter sandwich next. Oh, come on, guys. Thumbs up, motherfuckers. Come on, help us out. It doesn't cost you fuck all. Come on.
This is gold.
This is TV gold. You don't get this shit on ITV, do you? We could be on Saturday nights after Anton Deck fucking Super Takeaway, whatever it is.
I think we'd be like Channel 4 at 2 in the morning, wouldn't we? One of those alternative ones.
I want ITV.
You want
9 o'clock. You got to be reasonable about these things.
We might get ITV3, maybe. 4.
Yeah, no, we actually get more viewers here than we would on ITV3. Come on, guys, give us a thumbs up. It won't hurt you. Help us out, because it does help. If you share it and give us a thumbs up, we have no organic growth. YouTube fucking hate us. I don't think it's personal, but they really fucking hate us. It might be personal, actually. They just don't like us. You could try begging outside Marks and Spencer. No, total. I don't have to beg to live. I just realised that putting too much of your own money into something like this is fucking mental. So we try and share it. It's not like it'll only be funded by you guys.
Oh no, have you just had a moment of clarity? Shit!
Marky Boy says he fucking haven't PayPal'd you, for fuck's sake. They're not coming through, Graham. You have to pump the blockage out or something.
I don't know what to say. I mean, it is. Let me do another test. Have you fully clicked it? I'm on the actual website here.
I don't know. It's just what he said. Maybe I don't know. Maybe has he paid it straight to PayPal? If it's gone to PayPal, I am terribly sorry. We don't get the notifications. But if you have, thank you very, very, very much.
Yeah, sorry, you've got to do it through Streamlabs, which is still PayPal, but you've got to do it through Streamlabs.
Yeah.
That creates the GIF and everything. PayPal don't approve of this sort of nonsense. No. Do it through Streamlabs. It still works with PayPal. But yeah, do you know, I've given up begging Hayden to log into the PayPal. Every week I ask him, can you log in?
Well, it's a business one, so I don't keep it on my personal phone, you know. It's not what I do.
Leave the password, whatever.
What?
Set the email alerts up, anything. Who knows?
You got Streamlabs. Stop fucking whining. You can pull that fucking little boy face all you like. Right, Fanabus says, fuck Streamlabs, they want to know who I am. They don't give a fuck who you are. Streamlabs are awesome.
Yeah, just type your own name. It doesn't save it. You can type any name you want.
You can put any name you want. But also Streamlabs, by the way, literally great company. Make great products free for a lot of the products are free for streamers. They're supporting an entire ecosystem. We haven't checked Twitch, Mr. Kill. We've not streamed on Twitch for donkeys, have we? Because Twitch is full of blue-haired fucking weirdos that cry about everything. We should start streaming there again.
I know. Right, someone tweet me at 9 o'clock next week and remind me to do it.
That'll happen.
It's a whole thing, though.
That'll happen. Right, we got a Kraken, by the way. If you want to call in, it's open. Do so. Fill your boots. There we go. Right, let's have a look. Robert Webb. If you're from the UK, you're probably familiar with Robert Webb, much-loved comedic actor, usually alongside David Mitchell, who is a very funny chap, and they've made programs together, and Robert Webb's written a book and done other things, and generally an affable and likeable kind of guy. He followed me once, Graham, for about 24 hours.
Big mistake.
I think he saw me quote something or whatever, and he saw the blue tick and clicked follow. And then at some point the next day he was relaxing, and he thought, I'll just have a look through Twitter. Oh, who's this? Oh, no. Oh, no. And that was it. He unfollowed me, which was a terrible shame. But that's Robert Webb. Now, a while ago, I think it was about a year or 18 months ago, I can't remember exactly, he retweeted an article from, I think it was the Times, an article that was critical of an organisation called Mermaids. Now, Mermaids is an organisation that helps children become their true selves, and helps set them on a pathway of medicalisation and life-altering surgery. It says Susie Green. Is it Susie Green? The woman that started Mermaids? Just
Yes,
to give you an idea how lovely mermaids are. She did a TED Talk. TED Talks are tight, with the little microphone and everything, all happy. And she joyfully regaled the audience with a tale how her child, who was a boy, had been on certain drugs which left him with a micro penis. So when he was 16, and for a birthday present, she took him to Thailand to have genital surgery. They couldn't make a good deep vagina out of it, and she thought that was very funny. What a lovely lady. They even struggled to mutilate my child. I've heard tales of people turning 16 and getting a vagina for their birthday. Usually it would be, I guess, traditionally in the old days, attached to a prostitute. Mermaids are a despicable fucking organisation. They've been insidiously moved into advising schools terrible fucking things to the point our government here on enough. Now, he didn't say anything about mermaids. He just quoted this article because mermaids are problematic. Now, he went on a podcast. Some kind of we're getting buffered. Why is it when I start talking about this?
I know, yeah.
This happens every time we do this. I'm not much one given to conspiracies. Oh, it's definitely YouTube, guys. It's not happening at our end. Graham's watching. It's definitely... Why does this happen? This has been for a few weeks now when I've gotten onto topics like this. Are we still going out excellent, or...
No, I don't know what's going on now. We're getting errors all over the place with YouTube.
YouTube errors.
Yeah, it's on YouTube ends. We're down to poor. We never get poor. Oh no, we're actually healthy on our end though. We're red across the board here, so I'm not sure.
This is happening a little too often for my liking.
Yeah, it's a bit very strange timing. Like yeah, someone's saying 144p, but it's
Jesus Christ, that's a potato.
Yeah, we've literally had.
I wish we recorded this locally.
We've got our errors are at 9:31. We've got stream is healthy, which is when we put on the black and white cam, and then nothing until now. Bang. But on our end, it's completely cool, no problem.
Like I say, I'm not given to being conspiratorial, but why is it? Whenever we talk about things they don't like, right? Why is it we have problems? I've asked you a question.
I don't know, man.
This is really fucking weird. This is every time we get into something a bit uncomfortable. Every time. So anyway. Cheers, Alex. Do your best, mate. If it keeps going, we'll have a 5-minute pause, and then we'll come back and we'll start again. But keep us updated in there. So anyway, Robert Webb and Mitchell, I believe, went on a podcast. I've forgotten the name of it already. And isn't it like Maximum Fun or some shit like that? The Jesse Thorne podcast.
Yeah,
lots of followers. But he invited them on, and for like an hour they spoke about, life comedy and everything. Now, Jesse Thorne then decided to bring up the incident. Now, before I get into Jesse Thorne, I have a look at Jesse Thorne. Has he been up already?
Oh yes.
Yep, there's Jesse Thorne with his quality comedy moustache. Now, he asked him about this, and Robert Webb said, look, it was a bad thing. I was critical about a charity, and everyone said I was transphobic. But why is it, it's not transphobic to say if you are critical of a service, it doesn't mean you're critical of the service users. And he was quite right. And then he said, I don't want to talk about it. Finished. And then the shit started with Talcum X himself, Owen Jones, piling in there saying he crumbled and all that. The guy doesn't want to talk about it. He knows that's a world of pain and suffering that he's not interested in. Now, me personally, I think it'd be better if he showed a pair of balls and stood up, because you can't do this halfway house with these motherfuckers. You either get down, take the knee and beg, or you just power straight the fuck through. The risk is that you end up doing a Linehan. But, you know, you got to make your fucking stand. He did. Now, people have been playing it as follows. Well, it's transphobic. It's the turf saying it was a win. And then they're attacking Jesse Thorne, which shows the wrong. But no, it really fucking doesn't. Because Jesse Thorne, who said it's scary, all this stuff. It's 2 kids. I believe they might have more. I don't know. Both of his children are gender non-conforming. One of them is definitely trans and on the road to medicalisation. That one decided it was trans when it was in kindergarten. Couldn't even say the name of the girl it was going to become. Kindergarten. But it's transphobic for me to point out that, isn't it weird that you would have 2 gender non-conforming children, given the percentage of people that tend to be dysphoric and trans? Could it be that your wife telling him, well, some boys have vaginas and some girls have penises? Why would you fill a child's head with that? They said, well, they met the trans fucking uncle or auntie or some shit, and they spoke to the child, and the child asked about them, and lo and behold, this baby decided that it was a girl. He was a girl, she was a girl, whatever the fuck the vernacular is. So to point out that surely having 2 gender non-conforming children is carelessness at best. Such terrible luck that I would recommend he never goes out during a thunderstorm for the rest of his life. But to point out that clearly there's some kind of monumental parenting fuck-up going on here is transphobic. How do you end up with 2 fucking children? Gender non-conforming. Do you know how it happens? Because the parents set that fucking pathway for them. They've listened to something, interpreted it, and put on. They might not even be evil people. I'm not saying they are, but they're clearly not up to the fucking job. If your 3-year-old says they want to be an aeroplane, you don't get wings sewn onto the fuckers, do you? If your 12-year-old daughter stops eating, becomes anorexic, you don't go, way to go, girl. Lose those last few pounds. You don't do that. That's not what being a parent is. You support them through it. I'm not suggesting you should stand there with a stick saying, you are not trans, you are not trans. No. But isn't there a middle path? Instead of just pushing them on this fucking road to puberty blockers, which, by the way, they are not fucking reversible. They're not a harmless pause. That, what's her name? Jamila Jamil. British celebrity. I don't know what she's famous for. She identifies as someone intelligent. She put a tweet out saying that, well, loads of my school friends in the 80s, which, is she that old? Were on Lupron for heavy periods. Were they? I don't think they were. I think she means the contraceptive pill, which is remarkably different to the drug used to chemically castrate people.
She's queer, you know, Hayden.
Oh, yes, queer. Straight as a fucking die, but queer.
She's one of them special straights that's queer.
She's a fucking idiot, that woman. Hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of people liked her tweet. It's become fact that children were given puberty blockers for heavy periods. That's not how this works. That's not how Lupron works at all. It's not a harmless pause. It damages people. It's a last resort. There was an actual doctor, GP, I think from the States, posting how as a last resort, he'll send the children to gender services. Before that, he tries everything else, which apparently is conversion therapy. But do you know what? It's not. Because the first thing that happens when the kids go there is it's like, right, let's get you on the puberty blockers and the hormones. A future of sterility and brittle bones awaits. And depression and cognitive issues. Basically, it fucks people up. It really does. It is a last resort. But for them, it's a first resort. Jameela Jamil, she's a fucking idiot. She really is a fucking moron. And every time she posts, Talcum X is always there going, yay. Look at him. Owen Jones. I wish we got a picture of Owen because I'd forgotten about this story. He's getting in the mood to have a kid. He's Talcum X. Getting in the mood. Oh, he'd like to have a child. So he's looking for broody lesbians. Broody lesbians. Now, I might have tapped too many buttons there. I got all excited. Broody lesbians. Now, yeah, but he went, it's just a joke. It's not though, is it? It's not though. He wants to find some broody lesbians to give money to. So with a turkey based day, he can pump his pitiful semen into those women and produce tiny little baby talcums. Who wouldn't want that? Owen Jones to reproduce. Now, someone said, well, that's homophobic. Say that. It's not because he's gay. It's because I think he's a cunt. I think he would be a terrible father. A terrible, terrible father. Like Jesse Thorne.
You know, it'd be good, though, if he did become a dad. You know, they always get him on for, like, the newspaper review on Sky at night and stuff. Like, the instant change of him sitting there going, life is hard. And it's about responsibility. You can see all the bags under his eyes. It'd be great. The little changes in him, you know. But it's weird, though. You're right. Of all the shit that Owen Jones gets us up to, this is the thing that's bothered me the least, I think. You know, it's like, he wants to have kids? Okay, yeah.
But it's needs to find a broody lesbian.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get why people are mocking
But what I like was on Twitter, everyone's going, oh, why not a trans woman? Because they're women. And he's like, typical, using this as an excuse to be transphobic. He's, no, we're just enjoying the shit out of it, Owen, as it happens. Why didn't you go and find one of them trans women to have a baby for him?
Maybe when he's hitting 40, he'll come out as super straight.
That'd be fucking beautiful.
Like his little journey there. It was just so much easier to pretend to be gay.
I couldn't find a broody lesbian. So I had a couple of drinks, stuck it in a straight bird. And what do you know? I'm in the pub most nights with my mates now. Talking about the footy.
I'm just happy now. I'm just happy. I don't do all that Guardian shit anymore.
I just go out and drink with the lads.
Yeah, you know.
Talk about football, take the family shopping on a Saturday. Get in. All the normal stuff.
That tweet of Jamelia's is still up, actually.
Of course it's still up. She's fucking shameless. She's promoting the use of a drug that chemically castrates people as being something perfectly safe and was useful when girls had a heavy flow.
She doubled down, actually. She said, no, she's doubled down to say that she's correct and you need to check with doctors. And then she's got some Wikipedia thing that she's copied, and it says, are puberty blockers safe? And it's like, they've been used for more than 3 decades to treat precocious puberty. Yeah. So she's literally shared a screen grab that contradicts her and proves that she
doesn't see that.
And she just doesn't get it, does she?
Because she's fucking stupid.
Because she's a moron. Lots of actors are really dumb. Really
she's
dumb.
thick as pig shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let Matthew McConaughey give me medical advice.
But I'd let him do a few things to me, though, Aidan.
I'm sure he's a lovely man.
Some of it would be invasive as well. I'll tell you now.
Would you be his broody lesbian?
Oh, yeah, I would. I can't give you a baby, but I'm going to try.
But, baby. I'm sure that would make him very happy.
Oh, with his boots on. Wow.
Cowboy boots or rigger boots?
Cowboy boots, right? He's from Texas, isn't he?
Rigger boots, though, more traction.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, with the big metal, with the metal toe outside the boot.
I just can't believe she doubled down like that. Ask a doctor. Why don't you ask a fucking doctor before posting this shit? She could go and ask Dr. Adrian Harrop. Even he would say, you fucking stupid. Yeah, but Fano Boss is right. She's making bank. And she is. She's a virtue signalling moron, though. I mean, it's when she was telling people she's queer. She only sleeps with men, but she's queer. Queer has no meaning. It used to be a slur for gay people, didn't it? You know?
Queer?
Yeah. And it's like, well, we've owned it. Yeah, but you're not even fucking gay. You're just desperate to be different.
Mate, you're not the guys in the 90s that owned that term. They fucking owned it.
Yeah, and the 80s.
They beasted it. No. Go down to the village if you want to find people that own that term. Not Jamil fucking whatever. I'm so queer. It's like, no, you're not.
Are you?
You just hate yourself that much, and you're so fucking weird about. You can't possibly accept that you're just straight. That you just like to fuck guys.
Yeah.
That's it. It's too much to you just to accept.
No, everyone needs to wrap themselves in some kind of victim trauma.
No.
You know, they need to be something they have some victimhood associated with. They really, really like that. We've only got a few minutes left, guys. If you do want to call in, do so. If you don't, it's all good. Remember to share like a motherfucker. What is it, Graham?
No, let's open the phone lines. Yeah, let's do it.
Why?
Woo! I don't want to go home. I'm fine.
What's happened now?
7 minutes to go.
You sound like you're having far much more fun than usual. I'm wondering what you're seeing that I'm not.
I'm risking the heat, Hayden, tonight.
What?
I'm risking the heat of the switcher and the sound so that I can double slide. Watch.
Have you fucking lost it?
There's heat coming out the side. You know what I'm talking about. You're taking advantage of the fact that they don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm just not entirely sure what this has to do with anything else. There is a fan on the switcher, yes, that blows out the warm air.
It excites me that I don't have to do this anymore. I can now do this.
You need to have a nap between these two shows.
I do. I really do.
You get too excited when you're overtired.
I do. A bit more sleep last night would have helped.
It's like talking to my son. You're all giddy now. Calm down.
Anyway, yeah, you just opened the phone lines at 6 minutes to go.
Yeah. Well, I did say it 25 minutes ago, but you weren't listening. Just to point that out. Just putting it out there. Did have another story, but all our fucking about's got in the way of it. I did have another one. But maybe we can talk about that next time, you know? I think it'd be a good one to talk about next time. It's filthy. It's filthy. So we'll do that. What have you seen now?
Nothing. Oh, here we go. Right, yeah, let's bring him on.
What have you seen now?
Hi, could you turn your stream volume down, please?
I have turned it off.
Very good. Who's this?
This is Daz. I'm the slightly bald, partially brummy bugger that called you about a year ago.
Oh, a lot's happened between now and then. I'm glad you've called again. I mean, obviously having a brummy on's not ideal, but we'll take what we can get.
It's very, very nice to get through to you, lads. I didn't realise. I kind of didn't really synchronise my dialing with knocking off my other device where I was watching you on. So that was rookie as fuck, wasn't it? And I apologise.
It was fine. Don't you worry yourself about it. Graham's very annoyed with you, but I'm fine with it. It's
bring you down.
Well, I noticed. I did notice I sensed the irksome Graham in the corner just as you were, saying, get the phone lines going, son. I clocked all of that. And,
he's very belligerent. He's very belligerent. He's got ideas
and
of
I'd
his
expect nothing more.
He thinks he's very important.
This is his lot in life, and God love him for it. How are you guys doing? Are you lads all right?
Yeah, we're fine. We've been here all day, so we're at that point of exhausted giddiness. Although I did come in later today. I didn't get into the studio till about 1:30 in the afternoon, wasn't it? So I've still been up since the fucking crack of dawn. But usually I get here a bit earlier than Graham.
I was doing 2 sets of notes today. 2, none of which have been used.
That's nothing to do with me, I have to point out.
No.
I have to point out. I do
Listen,
my own
through
notes
the
that I
notes,
ignore.
fuck the notes.
I ignore my own notes. I don't need to ignore your shitty notes. I've got my own
Notes are for
shitty
noobs,
notes.
mate. Notes are for noobs. But funny enough, you say notes. That's rather fitting. Now, I have been pretty much without purpose for about the last 12 months, maybe a little longer actually, right? And I thought I wanted to just I don't know. I know that people are having it tough. I know they are, and it's been grim for a lot of people. And I'm certainly not gloating when I say this, right? But I wanted to just sort of like just touch base and say things might be looking up a little bit from my perspective, and I'm okay with this. You know, I understand that everyone else has got their shit, and I get it. But right now, I am sort of holed up in a hotel somewhere near the East Midlands, and I'm having some extra training because I might be getting back to work.
Oh, very good. It was just all sounding a bit dark for a minute there, but training for getting back to work. Well, I hope that all comes off, mate.
I've been airline cabin crew pushing trolleys for about the last 9 years, and I was about to come back into the fold at the start of last year, and then that didn't happen because of COVID and the lockdowns, and everything stopped. So all the planes were grounded. You know that crap. You know how it went.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the year before, I was getting radiotherapy for a fucking brain tumour, dude.
Oh.
And so I've been out of commission for 2 years. The previous year was for that reason, and then COVID kicked in just as I had to get back in the game, right? But it seems to maybe turning around a bit. They're recalling a bunch of us. There's hundreds of my colleagues up and down the UK.
Fantastic.
They're going through all the training and getting licensed and checked into all the aircraft. You know what I mean?
That's brilliant.
And I'm sat in a hotel on my Todd. My missus is chuffed a bit. She's finally got fucking shot of me for 3 days. And so this is it. And I've had the last 4 days have been absolute hell because there's nothing worse. There's very little that is worse than fucking exams.
I was going to say, I was about to give you a list of at least 100 things that are worse.
This is just one of them. I cannot stand a fucking exam. And I've had them coming out my ears these last 4 days. But
Look on the bright side, dude. Things are getting better. And before you know it, you'll be serving peanuts to belligerent flying cunts all over the world.
Which is why I am not going to mention who I work for.
No, definitely don't do that. Definitely don't.
Never going to happen.
No.
I ain't doxing myself, mate. Not a chance. Fuck that.
No, but listen.
But no, this is, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm really fucking happy to hear that he's coming back around for you. Seriously, you know, it's nice to hear, you know, and I'm hearing it more and more from different people. I'm starting to get my shit together a bit. I've got an opportunity again now. It looks like I'm going back to work. You know, so all the very best with it. But don't fuck around and make sure you pass those fucking exams. Don't make us embarrassed to know who you are.
Dude, I've got one more day left tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock sharp. I'm going over to the training centre for one last slight thing, but I nailed all those exams these last 4 days, and I don't mind telling you. Look, I'm 41 years old. I'm not out to try and get brownie points with a teacher, but I'm chuffed to fuck that actually that I haven't lost it, that I've still got it because it's my Achilles heel. Exams, they are my worst. I can't stand them.
Make sure tomorrow, especially around the younger cabin crew, when they say, "Oh, everyone's done great, Daz, you've done well," turn around and go, "Still got it."
I'm on the tip of my tongue today, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to. You know, I don't want to.
Maybe a small moonwalk to celebrate. A small moonwalk.
Dude, I've got fucking 3 left feet, mate. Never going to happen.
Just give it a go. Doesn't matter. Doing a little moonwalk and say, yeah, like that. Anyway, Daz, we're going to go. Thank you for calling. I'm glad things are turning around for you, dude. All the very, very best with it.
Lads, it's been a pleasure to catch up with you again. And please, for God's sake, keep going, all right? Please
We're
keep
not
going.
planning on stopping anytime soon, I promise.
All right.
I
Right. Big love
promise.
to all of you, man. Big love to the lot of you.
Cheers, fella. Take care.
Mind how you go.
Well, that was intense. That when he was that was a brilliant call. But the way he structured it, I'm holed up in a hotel.
I know.
In the East Midlands. I was like, oh my God, what's coming?
We're on the way. We're coming for you, Daz.
There was an intensity to it, and it was obviously because he was buzzing. But
We'll stop round the petrol station. We'll put 25 quid in. That'll get us there, dude.
hey, that's brilliant. That's one of the best calls we've had.
Fucking
ages, that.
fantastic. Something positive.
Very
I
happy.
like that.
Yeah, that's what we need.
What a way to end. That's unusual for us. Like usually, in the past, we had fun shows we've ended on a bit of child death. And it's.
Anyway, we'll all die alone.
Shit, that's it. We're finished. Fuck. That went quick. That went really quick.
Yeah, for us it did. It's like pulling teeth for them lot.
I'll go home now and have a refreshing poo. I don't know if I need one. I'll just sit there for a bit in the special thinking room. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, on Saturday, tune into Smoke Steve's International Pub at 11 p.m. UK time. Go hang out, have a drink, have fun with the guys in there. Sometimes Graham turns up shit-faced. Very occasionally I roll in as well. And I don't wait to be invited in either. Just fucking, I am here!
I sit politely in the thing, don't I? Like,
I just
in the
fucking
waiting room.
in.
Waiting for Steve to let me in.
And if it's full, I just push someone else
Yeah.
out.
Get rid of that cobby bastard. Oh, fuck off.
But do go and check that out. We'll be back next Thursday. There is some more stuff coming soon. We're trying to set out some more interviews. I've got to get Sal Glover on. I've got to get Calvin on. And talking to a couple of other people as well. I think Nick Buckley's going to pop back in just before the vote as well, so we can put some of his, manifesto promises to the test. We're going to. That's what I said to him. Love to have you back, but I want to have a dig at your policies. I want to dig, and he's all up for that. He's all up for that because he's a straight shooter. You know what I mean? He's a proper fella, isn't he? So I'm quite looking forward to that. Gorgeous George Begonia says, "Get some teeth whitener, shithead, and your yellow tooth cunt." Hehe, just kidding. Whatever. I'll still have these yellow teeth when you're getting new hips put in, dickhead. I'm saying that. He's probably sat there going, how did he know about the hip? So yeah, that's it. We're done. We're out. We're finished. Kaput. I'm going to take my microphone home.
He actually does take that home with him.
I do take that home with me.
That's his toy. No one's allowed to talk
That's
into it.
my microphone.
In fact, if you go and watch the black and white pre when we're setting up, you can see me just talking into it, just as a little treat.
And I don't like it.
No, he didn't like
It's
it.
my microphone.
He only lets me do it if it's muted, and even then, it's very, very not.
I unscrewed the Studio One, which is a very good microphone. These are very, very good. And I leave that there. And then I use my microphone. And when we're finished, I take that home with me in the box. Full packaging. It's very nice. Yeah, so that's it. We'll be back next Thursday, 10 p.m. UK time. Keep in touch with us through the week. At Triggered TV on Twitter, and it's at Graham Booth on Twitter, and I'm at Hayden Hewitt on the Birdie Hell site. Do keep in touch. Until then, have a great time. Take care. And just one last time, we'll switch over to that camera because this shit is never going to get old. And we'll see you then, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.